your Midday Ark-La-Miss news update.
And good Wednesday afternoon. Thanks for tuning in to NBC News Daily. I'm Randy Stone with your Midday Ark-La-Miss update. Authorities have taken a middle school student into custody for bringing a handgun onto campus, forcing the school to go into lockdown. Just before noon yesterday, officers were called to Camden Fairview Middle School about a student with a weapon. The student was being detained by school security officers, and school staff were made aware of that situation. A 14-year-old male was taken into custody. A handgun was recovered from his backpack.
And the principal went to the classroom and safely and swiftly took the arrestee up to the office, where they went through the bag and found the firearm. So best case scenario, no one got hurt, and it was found very early in the morning.
Well, staying on the subject of guns in schools, the Ouachita Parish School Board is sending a strong reminder to students and parents. Weapons on school campuses will not be tolerated. This message comes after 2 serious incidents involving weapons and threats at some schools in the parish last week. Superintendent for Ouachita Parish Schools released a statement saying, quote, "Ouachita Parish Schools does not wait for an incident to happen so it can react. The district already has plans in place so it can properly respond." We're putting an emphasis on monitoring, being in a position for duty at all times. In El Dorado, as the school district has now voted twice in a matter of weeks to keep the traditional calendar for the next school year. A group of teachers and staff presented 2 choices to the school board on calendars for the next school year. One is the traditional calendar that runs from mid-August through the end of May. The other, sometimes called the year-round calendar, starts at the beginning of August and provides several week-long breaks. The board voted 4-3 in favor of traditional calendar at their regular meeting earlier this month, but after some pushback from some teachers on social media, they decided to revisit that issue. After hearing public comments, the board addressed the room and a revote was taken. The board ultimately stuck with their original decision, feeling like it was what was best, for students.
Guys, from the board, they heard from you. I think that is a step in a good direction. But for the next school year, we're on a traditional calendar, and we're going to love kids, and we're going to teach kids to the best of our ability, and we're going to do a very good job at it.
2026-27 school year in El Dorado will begin August the 12th and wrap up May 27th of 27.
And now, exclusive Storm Tracker Doppler weather with meteorologist Chase Ward.
We are expecting widespread rain and thunderstorms to continue throughout much of the afternoon and evening hours, and there still remains kind of an isolated severe weather threat with some of these thunderstorms, especially down to our southeast and along our easternmost parishes, that will have that high wind and small hail threat that we could see, and that's going to be the main thing we'll be watching. And could see some excessive rainfall, flash flooding. It's not relatively high, but not fully out of the loop neither. As we go overnight, everything kind of starts to really quiet down. I mean, we'll see a few lingering clouds, and tomorrow, spotty shower might linger here or there, but the heaviest rainfall should be mostly on out of here. Temperatures will be much cooler. We do have cooler and dry air. It's going to be sinking in behind this frontal boundary, because by Friday through the weekend, we'll be all clear. We'll pick up on plenty of sunshine, and we'll be nice and pleasant. Now, we do have that marginal risk for severe weather that will extend through our region through this afternoon and evening, because some of these storms could still produce some high gusty winds and maybe even some small hail. Now, through tonight, we'll fall to upper 60s as the rain will be ending. Through tomorrow, we'll pick up on a patchy shower here or there. Temperatures will trend much cooler over the course of the next couple of days with northerly flow established. As we go through the weekend, still in the mid-80s, and then later on next week, we are expected to be back to near the lower 90s by Monday and Tuesday, but still mostly dry.
Well, that is it for our Wednesday midday update. NBC News Daily continues now. Keep it here for weather information. Check on your pets and neighbors, and God bless you.